you think of that small to medium mark Reliant, you think of the Robin, made famous by Only Fools and Horses and Jeremy Clarkson throwing them sideways on Top Gear. But what about the Scimitar? This car here is to many, many people a proper classic. And Kevin, it's a proper classic for you.
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to see you. What makes the Scimitar so different to other cars out there?
Well, I guess the obvious differences are that the body is all glass fibre.
These cars were made for a 22-year period from 1964 onwards. They're around for quite a long time, yet we don't see many of them.
No, there's not too many left. They've either been scrapped, but there are still a few of us stalwart owners who love to use the cars and get a lot of enjoyment out of them.
I absolutely love them. My dad had a couple of these, so they're a special place in my heart for a Scimitar. But what can you tell us? So underneath there's a Ford engine, 3-litre V6?
Yep, a 3-litre Ford V6 engine mated to a 4-speed and overdrive gearbox.
Now these cars, they're GT, so the GTE, there's a GTC as well. These are Grand Tourers that you were saying to me before we started rolling. These are to go on the motorway up and down the roads, just munching up the miles.
Yes, absolutely. They're quite quick, but they were generally designed and built for, as you say, long journeys, get there comfortably and then arrive at your destination hopefully refreshed.
I set this up by saying Reliant. Now when you look at a Scimitar, there is no Reliant mentioned anywhere.
No, the 5A that we have here does not have any Reliant badge on it. It just says Scimitar. Maybe it was because they wanted to separate the Scimitar brand from the Reliant brand.
When you get inside one of these things, what's it like to drive? What's the whole, the cabin feel?
Compared to today, it's quite, shall we say, snug. But I'm 6'2" and I have a 5A at home. I can fit in it quite easily.
As the chairman for the Owners Club, you have to have a certain passion for these things. It's above the majority of other people. What is it that you're so passionate about when it comes down to a fiberglass Ford engine? I'm going to say kit car, but that's rude of me to say.
Yeah, I think for me personally, I think it's the design. Tom Caron got it right the first time when he made penned the 5 on the 5A. And I don't think, I heard a little quote this afternoon saying that if you walk around the car, there are no bad angles, whether it be from the front, the quarter, the rear, etc. There's not a bad angle on the car.
What about value? These things, I think they were about 1,750 quid or something when they were brand new back in 1964.
When the GTs came out.
That's a lot of money back then.
Yeah. I mean, effectively they were hand-built cars. Yeah. Although they were obviously on the Reliant production line, they were hand-built cars and were quite expensive compared to Ford or Vauxhall of the day.
And so what would this one, or a car like this, be worth today in 2025?
Oh, that's a very difficult question. Something, insurance-wise, something between £15,000 to £20,000.
That's a sizable amount of money.
They are on the increase, so if you really want to buy one, get one now.
And they won't rust, that's a good thing.
As long as the chassis is good and it's been looked after, then you don't have to be a welder to own one.
Absolutely right, absolutely right. We mentioned that there's a Ford V6. What's the numbers behind this car? Like if we talk about horsepower, something like that.
Horsepower, when they came out of the factory, it was about 135 brake horsepower.
And weight-wise, I mean, fiberglass can weigh a fair bit.
It can do. Most people have this misconception that fiberglass is light. I would possibly beg to differ if you've ever tried to push one. Really, I think you're looking at about 1,250 kilograms. Yeah,
and what about the 0 to 60s or top speed?
Top speed was around, I think it was, off the top of my head, was around about 120. I think the 0 to 60 was somewhere in the region of around about 8 seconds, there or thereabouts.
Finally then, if you were to try to explain to me the essence of a Scimitar, what you love best about it that would make me consider buying one, what would you say?
I think practicality, value for money, and I just think they're a great looking car.
Thanks very much indeed, Kevin. There you go. So it may not be right on the top of your list of a Scimitar for you and your collection, but don't write them off just yet.